Recently, I've been posting a little bit of different content and people have gotten extremely mad. Why did I stop gaming? Am I going to be picking it back up? What's going on, Dimitri? First off, on my days where I'm working, I get home, it's currently 9 p.m. I have to go to work in the morning. I have enough time to record a couple minutes of a video, probably something interesting I saw on the feed, like my previous videos, make a little bit of commentary about it, and in some people's eyes add absolutely no value, even though I'm just sharing things that I saw and a little bit of my input on my reaction to those videos or interesting topics. Now, why did I stop gaming? Here's what's going on. Like I said, I stay super busy, work, 8 hours, come home, immediately have dinner, put my son down for bed, my girlfriend goes to bed, and then I have about maybe an hour to record videos, find topics, edit it, post, thumbnail, description, tags, etc. Everything that goes into a YouTube video. That's why these aren't extremely long like I had done before, where they could be hours at a time. I was transitioning in between jobs and I had a lot of time to stream, record, do anything throughout the day. Basically, my working hours became my content creation hours, which makes sense to any normal individual. So I took two interesting topics because I want to put out my 2 cents and just kind of let you guys know what I think about things that I've seen on the internet and maybe introduce those things to you for the very first time, and then you can go off and look into them if they pique your interest. Now, this has done pretty good for me here recently. I have mentioned before, I'm not a big person when it comes to numbers, but it's nice to see that what work I can put into videos is actually being fruitful in some way. This has managed to tick off a solid chunk of people. I post shorts derived from videos, so something like this that you could see could also be a short, and then in the related video in the short, it references back to the main video, so if you get your interest piqued by the short, you can go watch the full thing, which is technically how YouTube Shorts is supposed to work. They're not supposed to be just individual things that generate a lot of views, but more like a funnel that goes to your longer form content. Basically, post a highlight of the video, pique the interest, and then drive people to the main source of the content that you're creating. Makes total sense to me, but I guess for the average viewer, that's something that may not have crossed their mind since they're not in the content creation space themselves, or they just simply haven't thought of it like that. So I've done this and managed to tick off a couple of people. I want to tell you first and foremost, if you're watching one of my shorts and you think that I'm not adding value or you're mad about what I make, here's one simple thing I want you to take away. If you don't enjoy this, I'm not for you. And that's fine by me. I've made hundreds of videos, literally check out my channel, and hundreds of people have subscribed. I have over 1.2 million views. So obviously what I'm doing and what I'm enjoying is working for some people. It's kind of like if you went up to absolutely everyone, expected them to be your friend right away, and then get really, really hurt when one person says no. It's fine. A comment that somebody leaves on my post saying, make something original. Also, side note, nothing is really original. Original ideas are extremely hard to come by. And more often than not, an original idea is just a mixture of pre-existing ideas. If you want to know exactly what I'm referencing, look up How to Steal Like an Artist. Great book, highly recommend it. Normally I have it on my desk, but I think I put it away in a box. That is how I got a lot of video ideas. For instance, I have my own personality. I have things that I add. I take inspiration from people like Moist Critical, where he talks about topics. Now, I'm not covering exactly what he's doing because he has his own way of finding topics. He streams, somebody mentions something, they go, hey, we're gonna look into this for 45 minutes. He makes a 10-minute video. He does a little bit of voiceover, some recording, kind of like this, paste in the videos. There's a lot of inspiration and very easily noticeable hints between him and I. But the main difference is my personality. That's what I bring to the table. I'm not him, he's not me. We don't cover the exact same things, but if you look into the details enough, you don't even have to look that hard. You can see the inspiration. I enjoy his stuff. I make things like that. I enjoy it. That's like saying that anybody that makes gaming content is something that's not original. Now, I know I went on a little bit of a tangent. I'm going to show you guys a first-hand example of somebody getting ticked off at what I'm doing. And of course, I replied because I know you're not supposed to read the comments or whatever. At least right now, I'm going to reply, and then honestly, there's been plenty of times somebody has left a comment, maybe even somebody watching this, where they're like, you know what? Maybe I had the wrong first impression of this guy, and they end up subscribing. Speaking of subscribing, if you haven't done that already, be sure to hit the button down below. So yeah, we're just going to pull up my analytics, and I'm going to show you guys, it's the first thing on my analytics whenever I pull this up. Here it is. You didn't even show it. Stop re-uploading other people's content. To only put a second of it playing means make original content. Now, if you've noticed in shorts, when you click on this short, it should, I don't know if it does it on PC, have the related video attached. Yeah, right here. Right here. If you missed this, click that. Guess what? The whole video, free to watch. 228 people were like, okay, That's the button to hit. Not hard to understand. Anyways, back to the comments. He said that, and I said, instead of being dense, like the attached video in the short, literally go through the whole thing. Stop making dog shit shorts content and actually provide value. And I say, of course, random viewer, how should I appease your quality needs? What do you consider value? I could give you a video where I count 1 to 10, and somebody that's never counted 1 to 10 is going to find some value in that. It's up to your interpretation of what value is. If I give you any amount of entertainment or information, you could perceive that as value. It's up to your perception, and it's down to the individual. I can't just give everybody everything they want all the time. If I was like that, I'd be a people pleaser, and I wouldn't be enjoying it in the slightest. I've always done what I enjoy, like making this video. Just talking about things, thought I'd bring it up, and that's why we're here. Instead of being dense and obviously view farming, put the whole video so that people don't feel forced to come to your channel. It's a short. Shorts can be 3 minutes long. This original video of this whole thing was, I think, over 3 minutes long in its totality. I'm not just gonna post other people's content. That kind of goes back to the thing where it's like, make original content. One guy's saying make original content, one guy's saying make valuable content, and this guy is saying just put the whole video up so people don't have to look at your channel to find it. How could I appease all those needs across those 3 people? It's impossible. They all just have conflict with each other. It's called a short for a reason. The whole video is a simple tap on the screen, literally linked in the video on the bottom. No, really, I'm here to get a 5-minute laugh, not see a video I kind of like and have to go to another video to see the rest, you know, because the reposter can't make real content and needs his short money, and he calls me a bum. Got no plans today. I'm sure you don't either, since you post shorts. We can go back and forth. Don't know where the correlation is there. Someone posts shorts, they have all the time in the world. Don't understand it. Speaking of which, this guy, Drippy Trap, my guy. What is this? What is this? I'm not even gonna do you guys the disservice of showing this video. The first couple of seconds is him holding a sucker and his feet in the background, and then switching to this view and eating the sucker. Quality content. Yeah. Okay, I digress. I put in here, I'm literally making sales at my full-time job as we speak. I have shorts scheduled every single day until the middle of next month. Call me a bum, but you're doing this right now. Put the fries in the bag. Thanks for coming back though. Every time you do, it runs up my numbers. Already crossed 1.2 million views on here for all my videos. Appreciate you being a massive fan. Just a little poke with a stick. You know, you see a bear, you're like, maybe just throwing wood on the fire a little bit, seeing what happens. Side note, I don't make money from these. I post what I want. Don't like it, don't come back. Simple. And for some reason, if you don't believe me, though I might be monetized in an aspect on here, I've talked about this in previous videos. Right down here, I've hit some of the monetization ticks that you gotta get. You can have memberships and stuff. If you go to my analytics, guess what? Estimated revenue, big fat 0 here. Even on the specific short that this guy was talking about, notice the middle of next month shorts scheduled post that I mentioned previous. You go here, find the video he was talking about with 12 comments, 32,000 views, analytics, estimated revenue at 0. Case and point proven. The overarching theme here is I post what I want. If you enjoy it, I thank you, and I appreciate every single second that you dedicate to watching my content at any aspect. Even if it's a couple seconds and I never see you again, thank you for giving me your time of day. Time is the most valuable thing that we have, and the fact that you're willing to watch this means a lot to me. Now, if you watch a couple of my videos, even better. I'm glad that you like what you see, but if you see this and you go, this guy isn't for me, fine by me. You know how many billions of people are in the world? There's such a wide range of people in the world that have access to the internet, so not appealing to one person is completely fine. Where every one person falls off, there's gonna be a multitude of people that take their place. Look at people with millions of subscribers. For instance, Mr. Beast. Look at the millions he has. I don't watch any of his content. He's not for me, and that's completely okay. That doesn't mean I have to grab pitchforks, torches, and just berate him every single second of the day. That's a waste of my time. So to better use my time, I make things like this. No reason to hate, just simply create, enjoy what you like, shape your life around things that you enjoy. And if I get to be a part of that, I appreciate it, and thank you very much. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, subscribe, like, I don't know, scroll away. Everything is a click away. You can forget about me in about 5 videos. Other than that, that's all I have for today. I will see you guys in the next one.